Hey, I'm Mike with VidMuze.com, and today's review is gonna be sweet. The guys over at DSLR Pros sent over the DJI Phantom. It was only a couple months ago before I found out about this so-called Phantom and what does it do exactly. Well, as a fellow filmmaker, I saw that yes, it can hold a GoPro. And yeah, a lot of us use GoPros for those dangerous shots or whatever we need in our films, and the GoPros hold up pretty well. Got my curiosity going. So contacted the guys over at DSLR Pros, they sent this over, and wow, I was impressed, let me just say. Right out of the box, it's ready to fly pretty much. You do have to install the 4 props, charge your battery, put 4 AA's inside your controller, and you're ready to go. What makes this quadcopter, hence the 4 blades, what makes it so special? Okay, because we've all seen RC helicopters, RC planes, they carry their own cameras, and yes. Well, what's so great about this? Well, it's all about the new technology. This Phantom comes equipped with a GPS, a compass, and a gyro. Now, all 3 of those combined, it creates a very stable and unique craft. The ability to hover anywhere you want, take off smoothly, glide, slide left and right, push in, pull out smoothly. It is very, very impressive. Now, some of you may be intimidated by RC planes, helicopters, or drones in this case. I will tell you that these drones are very easy to fly. 4-channel helicopter, a lot of you have flown them. They're a challenge. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest, I'd give it an 8 or a 9. An RC plane, a 4-channel plane, probably 5 or 6. This guy, the Phantom, a 1 or a 2. It's very easy to fly. I have flown this over 30 times now. We've had 30 flights with it, and it's just amazing. The first few flights, you go out there and you're kind of like, okay, when's that time when I'm going to crash it? Now I go out there, I don't even give it a second thought, I take it up, I know what I'm doing, go, you fly, there you go. So as a fellow filmmaker, what makes it so special? Yes, the ability for the GoPro. This Phantom can hold the GoPro 1, 2, or 3. Certainly the 3 would work great, having 2.7K resolution. You'd be able to record some pretty nice footage. So what's the downside of this craft? It comes with a GoPro mount. This is not a gimbal, so for stability, it's not really there. Overall, the craft itself is rather stable, but you know, if you're pulling too hard or pushing in, or if ascending or descending too quickly, you will see some shakeage there and will mess up your footage. So once you fool with the craft, learn how it flies and see what is smooth and what's not, you'll then be able to shoot smoother footage. Now, the company is coming out with a gimbal that will allow for you to attach the GoPro and have more stability, and they may even give you some pan and tilt control, which is really cool. Now, the battery that it comes with gives you about 10 to 12 minutes of flight time, maybe 15. Again, it all depends on the payload. If you don't attach the GoPro and just go out to fly, it's a lot of fun, and yeah, you can get some serious speed out of it. It is a fun toy. So what is the cost for this? Are we talking thousands of dollars? No, actually this thing is under $700. So everything in the box except the GoPro is, yes, under $700. So I think that's a pretty outstanding price. You'll see that I've got black E-prop props here. I went ahead and upgraded them. The stock props that they come with do work, but they are fairly flexible and they're not as rigid as you want them to be. DSLR Pros does have the props available, and they're a little bit longer, they're a little bit smaller, and they're much stiffer. So you get more speed out of them, more lift, it can lift more weight, and they're more stable. And after installing these props, my footage became more stable. Having little upgrades here and there, I think these 4 props cost a little over $50, so it wasn't a huge expense, and they do very well. So I know a lot of you guys are asking, all right, you're a filmmaker, you obviously want to see what you're shooting, how can you do that with this? Right out of the box, you can't do that. You are going to need some sort of upgrade like an FPV kit, first-person view. Fat Shark also offers a pretty good goggle system where you can actually connect into your GoPro, have a wireless video transmitter, and then you can actually wear goggles and actually see what the Phantom is filming. That would be the next upgrade that I would get. I believe those are between $350, $400, somewhere in there. So then you know exactly what you're filming. So whenever anybody thinks of a flying craft of some sort, they think of aerial footage and way up high. Well, the thing that I love about this stuff is, you know, you can have it very low to the ground, you know, even 12 inches off the ground safely if you want, and you can get that of like a Steadicam shot, you know, or a jib shot. So I like to call this a jib or a Steadicam on crack because, you know, it is just endless as far as the shots you can get. And if you have one of those FPV kits where you can see exactly what you're shooting, then possibilities are endless as far as what you can do. So what is my overall rating of this? Durability, ease of use, coolness, let's make that a category. I would give this a 4.9 out of 5. So yes, the possibilities are endless. It's a lot of fun to fly and it can make for some really creative shots. So if you want to buy one of these Phantoms, where do you go? Go to DSLRpros.com. The guys over there are great. If you have questions, go ahead and ask them. They get back to you pretty quick. They're great to work with. But go ahead and check them out. They've got a lot more helicopter goodness. Now, I'm actually getting ready to purchase a hexacopter. It is a 6-bladed craft. And it will allow for more lift, and the gimbal that it comes with will be able to hold a Panasonic GH2, so heavier camera, better looking footage, and yes, much more possibilities. So the Phantom, it just kind of wet my whistle, got me really into it, and yeah, time to kick it up a notch. So hopefully I'll be able to review that for you guys soon as well. So there it is, guys, the DJI Phantom. Go check it out, really cool stuff. Have fun, be safe, don't drink and fly. I'm Mike with VidMuze. I'll see you again soon.